I'm a mortgage broker. I'm based in Sydney, but I can serve anyone, anywhere in Australia. Today, I'm gonna talk about top 10 tips to get your home loan approved. Okay, this is part 2. So I'm gonna start with the remainders. Okay. So the next one is the credit card limit. Okay, whether you use the credit card or not, if you have a card open, bank only look at the limit and they lend you, less 7 times the limit. So if your limit is 10,000, so your borrowing power will be reduced by 7 times the limit. So your borrowing power will be reduced by 70,000. Okay, so you can leave it open until you find a property, but when you find the property, I suggest you reduce limit or close the card. Okay, depends on what's needed when you find a property, depending on property value, etc. Okay, and the next one is the HECS. HECS or HELP is government loan that you take when you study in Australia, higher education like TAFE or university or something like that. Okay, and those loans, everybody take it because interest is so cheap, but as long as you have them, your borrowing power gonna be reduced around 2 times, but it's hard to say because your repayment gonna be based on your income. So it's a set of calculations that complicated. Okay, so the less you have, the better, but I'll let you know how much you can borrow with it or without it. Okay, the next one is if you decide to buy soon, as soon as you decide, please don't change your job, especially don't change it to casual job, otherwise you have to wait 6 months again. Okay, and if you are a doctor or any professional who work under ABN, don't change the structure. Okay, because doctor usually change from payslip to sole trader to company. Every time you change the structure, you have to wait minimum 6 months until you get a home loan. Okay, so if you are a professional like doctor, don't change your business structure until your property is in your hand. Okay, the next one is don't apply home loan at too many places, okay, at the same time. Okay, because it could reduce your credit score and it's not good for you to get a home loan approved. If you try a few banks, it's like you are similar to like girls or boys who play around with other girls or boys. So then decent people, they don't want to marry that kind of person. Okay, and also the bank, because they're very conservative, if you apply for a few banks, they think something wrong with you and then they don't give you the home loan, or if they do, they charge very high interest, so it's not worth it. Okay, but if you go to the right broker, good broker, it's like looking at 40 banks at the same time without applying. Okay, so go to a good broker. So you give information to the broker. It doesn't mean you apply for one bank or a few banks already. Okay, they only apply with the bank after you sign each bank form, CBA 1 form, ANZ 1 form. So make sure you don't sign many forms with them, the bank forms. Okay, and also just ask to make sure I only want to apply to one bank, which is the best bank I choose. Okay, tell them that. Okay, so but it's safer to go to broker because every bank policy different and everybody's situation different. Otherwise, you'll be trying a few banks until some bank fit you, then it's not good for you, okay? Maybe no bank will give you a loan if you try after a few banks, okay? And the next one is why bank decline loan. It's the same as what factor you should consider to get it approved the first time, okay? So I'll tell you pretty much summary of everything I cover, okay? The first one is debt to income ratio, okay? So if you want to borrow more than 6 times your annual income, you need to pay minimum 10% deposit, okay? And the next one is if you got pre-approval, doesn't mean you can buy anything anyway, okay? Some banks don't like some postcode, some banks don't like some type of property, especially strata, apartment, etc. Okay, so check with the broker before you make serious offer for the property. You know, is your chosen property is the right one for the bank you apply for, okay? And if you get a first home loan guarantee scheme, 5% deposit, no insurance, that one doesn't mean you can buy anywhere anything with 5%, okay? So it will be restricted by postcode and type of property. So check with the broker before you make serious offer on a property, okay? And genuine saving. You're gonna need minimum 5% genuine saving in your bank account for minimum 3 months, okay? Unless you've been renting with the agent for more than 12 months with the same agent, okay? But if you have more than 10% deposit, you don't really need to show that, okay? If you can get 10% deposit from overseas today, you can use it tomorrow, okay? The next one is spending habit, okay? Watch out for your private health insurance, private school, gambling costs, okay? They add too much to the expenses, so your borrowing power will be reduced too much, okay? The next one is credit score. Minimum 650 is good, okay? So to get a good credit score, don't apply too many banks, don't apply not only home loan too many banks, don't apply too many credit card, don't apply too many cards like Latitude, etc. when you buy furniture, you know, all these cards that pay buy now, pay later, those kind of afterpay, etc. Don't have too many of those, okay? And pay your bill on time, especially phone bill, small one, but if you miss, you get a bad credit easily, okay? And if you think you might have a bad credit for your fault or somebody put it on you, tell us. We like a lawyer. If we know everything about you, we can protect you. The more we don't know, you know, the less we can protect you, okay? And the rest I already covered today, okay? So, you know, with these tips, using these tips, hopefully you get your home loan approved first time, every time, okay? Because home is the best investment you could have. And, you know, I bought something 1 million 3 years ago, now 2 million, okay? Everybody can do it, you know? I know a person who worked in Woolworth, okay? He only get like 60,000 a year. He got 17 property, okay? Because he start young, you know, property price gone up, and he can leverage that to buy more, okay? He also get rental income, etc. So what I want to say is start early, but be careful. Talk to professionals like us. We don't bite you, we don't charge you, okay? So and I not only get you the loan, I coach you so that you find a good home for your budget, okay? Okay, thanks very much for listening. May you have a good night, good day tomorrow. May you be healthy, wealthy, and wise. Thank you very much.